おい、ちょっと。
Their moe levels are off the charts. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 cutest girls in anime.
When it comes to moe, the maid costume is essential. You need one in every school-based story.
What kind of school-based story is this?
For this list, we've chosen the girls in anime that are widely considered to be adorable. Just to be safe, a spoiler alert is now in effect.
You're wearing a bucket.
Number 10, Madoka Kaname. Puella Magi Madoka Magica. Ah, the magical girl genre. If you want to source the guaranteed happy-go-lucky and naive anime lasses, this would be a good place to start. The protagonist of the series, Madoka, is an all-around likable character who has no trouble making friends.
いいな。私も一通ぐらいもらってみたいな。ラブレター。ほう。まどかも瞳みたいなモテモテな美少女に変身したいと。
With a desire to help others as best she can, she becomes the ideal candidate to become the next magical girl. She's sweeter than cake, and her willingness to protect everyone is a testament to her character.
そいつから離れて。だってこの子怪我してる。ダメだよ。ひどいことしないで。
Oh, and her friendship with fellow magical girl Homura is just the sweetest.
わからなくてもいい。何も伝わらなくてもいい。それでもどうか。お願いだから。あなたを私に守らせて。
Number 9, Mirai Kuriyama, Beyond the Boundary.
You're no match for me.
Pardon me, but do you think that you could do something about that? Pretty please.
No one can escape their heritage, but that doesn't mean they have to be a slave to it either. Born into a family of spirit world warriors, it's Mirai's job to hunt down terrifying creatures known as Yoma, despite the fact she's a first-year student. Understandably shy and introverted due to the fact that her power of blood manipulation makes her a pariah even among other spirit world warriors, her desire to do the right thing is inspiring.
Did you really think you could defeat the Hollow Shadow without some kind of plan?
My plans just got derailed, and what are you complaining for? No one asked you here!
No one asked me!
An innocent soul burdened with huge responsibilities. She's a relatable protagonist whose signature sweater and easily flustered attitude makes her one of the cutest heroes in anime.
Wiping your glasses like a genie's lamp isn't gonna make an excuse magically appear.
That's not what I was doing at all!
Number 8, Sakura Kinomoto, Cardcaptor Sakura. Speaking of cute heroes, after accidentally releasing the Cloud Cards, items that contain powerful magic, into the world, this high school athlete becomes the newest card captor, tasked with retrieving the cards before their powers cause too much trouble.
The card captor must be prepared for battle at all times. It's so big I can't catch that! You're the card captor!
While there is definitely an air of threat, this anime, much like its protagonist, is filled with a joy and innocence that is just infectious.
Oh, thank you so much!
Sakura is your typical clumsy but good-natured student who's thrust into an adventure way beyond her ability, but still manages to come out on top. With her unyielding determination, Sakura has no trouble capturing our hearts.
Wow!
Number 7, Rei Ayanami, Neon Genesis Evangelion franchise.
Rei Ayanami, age 14. The first of the test subjects chosen in accordance with the Marduk report. The first child.
While an overwhelming sense of sorrow and death surrounds this series, Rei is an undeniable glimmer of light. She may be socially withdrawn and seemingly emotionless to others, but her progressive relationship with Shinji demonstrated just how much charm she had beneath that cold shell.
What's wrong?
Of course, fitting in with the overall theme of Evangelion, these moments of cute respite are shattered when it's revealed that Rei is nothing more than one of several clones harvested from the remains of Shinji's dead mother, and a vessel for the angel Lilith.
I don't understand. You don't want to be by yourself, correct? We are many, but you are alone. You hate it, don't you?
Even with such a gruesome revelation, we can't deny the cuteness of Ayanami Rei.
You're very strong, Rei.
I have nothing else.
Number 6, Mayuri Shina, Steins Gate.
なる未来ガジェット1号だ
アルパカマンさんが怒ったんだよ。チャンネルを変えたから。
Mr. Brown.
While the self-proclaimed mad scientist Okabe may have a beautiful assistant in the form of kurisu makise, it's for certain that the team's cuteness factor comes from Mayuri.
あなたのバナナ、ブニュブニュだねって言ってみて。
あなたのバナナブニュブニュ。
言わせるな、変態が!
Despite working at a maid cafe and providing Okabe with all the general financial help he needs, this particular companion is truly a child at heart.
マユシーはオカリンが死んじゃうんじゃないかってすごく怖かったんだ。だからね、お空に祈ってたの。そしたらね、流れ星がピューって一つ。
While some of it may have to do with trauma or just her personality in general, her overall look and attitude makes her much beloved, no matter how much she acts like a kid. So it's a little gut-wrenching to see her die over and over. Number 5. Shiro. No game, no life.
夜中の午前8時。
何日の？
ニートに関係ある？
あるだろ。寝ときのイベント開催日とかランク大会とか。ちょ待て。ご手伝いの別れが今落ちられたら回復担当が。
2ならできる。
You have never met a gamer quite like this girl. Along with her sibling, the pair find their skills put to the test when they're transported to a world where you have to play to survive.
弱った敵を追い詰めすぎるとこうなる。
知ってる。
As one part of the ultimate gaming duo, Shiro is the logical side, a genius when it comes to anything requiring her gaming prowess.
実際シロはグランドマスターを破ったプログラム相手に先手後手入れ替えで20連勝している。
However, as a NEET, she's still terrible when it comes to social situations or dealing with her own emotions. A beast when it comes to gaming, she's the last person we want to take on in multiplayer, even if deep down she's a sweetheart.
一体私は何のために揉まれたんですの？俺、ステフいなきゃ気づけなかったから。
Number 4. Mio Akiyama, K-On! Franchise.
I'm not listening.
Scary ghost in a scary haunted house.
Stop it!
As it often is in anime, the self-conscious scaredy cats are usually on the cuter side of the spectrum. The bassist for the Light Music Club, Mio's cuteness is only amplified when she plucks the strings. She's anxious by nature, often preferring to avoid the spotlight. Her shyness even extends to the point where she's fainted from just imagining embarrassing situations.
Hand over the negatives now. It's a digital camera. There's no negatives.
Despite this awkward but hilarious handicap, she's a loving individual who fully devotes herself to her club and her fellow bandmates. She even steps in to provide vocals when their singer loses her voice, though things don't quite go as planned. Number 3. Popura Tanishima, Working Franchise.
そうなの。私も最初はね、ちょっと危ない人なのかもって思ってたけど。本当に嫌がることはしないし。
Cuteness comes in many sizes, though this pint-sized waitress hates to be referred to as short.
小学生なのにしっかりしてるな。
今日はもうその絡みは無視の方向だよ。
Despite being in her late teens, Popura's height is a sore subject for her, especially around her workplace as a waitress. But there's no denying that it adds to her sweet demeanor along with that bubbly personality of hers.
ねえ、稲見ちゃん。稲見ちゃん、お酒飲んでないのに真っ赤。
In a restaurant filled with quirky characters with their own wacky flaws, Popura acts as something of a mediator to all the drama, her unbelievable lack of awareness highlighting her optimistic but naive desire for everyone to get along. She's the heart and soul of Wagnaria.
あのね、私ってもしかしてちっちゃくなかったら片なし君にとってどうでもいい存在で、他にもっとちっちゃい子がいたら私と片なし君の先輩後輩の絆はなくなっちゃうのかななんて。
Number 2. Rika Takanashi, Love, Chunibyo, and Other Delusions franchise. We've all thought up our own world of make-believe at some point, but some take it to the extreme. Say hello to Rika, who's pretty much replaced life with fantasy. Unable to accept the passing of her father, she threw herself into her own story, battling the forces of darkness, wielding the tyrant's eye, and searching for her father on the ethereal horizon.
びっくりした。
お前か。またお前か。
Of course, these only exist to cover her crippling shyness and lack of friends. However, we see her slowly start to accept real life as she becomes closer to her crush Yuta. Watching Rika overcome these anxieties can be both funny and heartbreaking, but by the end of it, we just want to give her a hug.
世界の果てはすなわちここだって地球は丸いんだもん。
お前何してた？トーカさん怒ってたぞ。
早く逃げろ。あやつは管理局の一級プリンスです。
Before we reveal our number one pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
あんず仕事とか欲しくないし。
一条くん、誰かと約束したんでしょ？もしその人が一条くんと同じように約束を覚えてたら、きっとその人も悲しむよ。
おみちゃん、お願いもうずるいですよ、小鳥。全然ダメでした。相変わらずのレベル1。小学校の頃からずっと横ばいです。担当の先生からもお前の頭の花は見せかけか。 Naruto, do your best. Attacking an unarmed girl without warning? What are you, an animal, Reen? Or maybe this is just the Tosaka's way of fighting.
Ha! What are you talking about? You're the one who started the fight!
Number 1, Sengoku Nadeko, Monogatari franchise.
これは鱗の跡？魚か？いや、この場合魚じゃなくて爬虫類。
A life filled with unrequited love and curses isn't the easiest to live. The focus character of 2 arcs that take place over this expansive series, Nadeko was unlucky enough to first be struck by a snake's curse and later become a snake goddess. After overcoming these ordeals, she conquers her shyness as well as her rejection and pursues her own life goals.
戦国？
Nadeko's undying love and commitment to the often lecherous Araragi is a testament of her sweet-natured personality. Slithering her way to the top, this wounded soul manages to trump others with her resilience, adorability, and innocence. Just remember to bring her an offering.
どうやら戦国なでこは日本酒が気に入ったようなので、俺は何日かに一度の割合で一升瓶を下げて神社へと向かった。
Do you agree with our list? Who do you think is the cutest anime girl of all time?
Hatsune Miku, ladies and gentlemen.
With new top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
あと戸締まりも頼む。
私戸締まりできません。
なんで？
鍵を持ってませんから。
ああ、はい。